You know, a lot of times I told y'all, and I have told you this many, many times before, the worst anti-black racist is a poor one. And they are so poor. And I want you to see in this video how these anti-black racists are sitting up here messing with, black people out in Washington State. Now, I want you to look at their car. Just look at them in a sense. And yes, I will be on their head about their what they got going on, because there's no excuse for them to be in poverty. Us, we have an excuse. We've been sabotaged, redlined, anti-black racism, racialized terror, all kinds of things has happened to us. Constantly sabotaged them. Nobody sabotaged them. Nobody terrorized them. They don't have no Black Wall Street stories. They don't have no group of black people that ran around terrorizing them like the Klan. They had nothing wrong. But I want you to check this out. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
Because I can. Why are you guys harassing us? You are. You pulled up on people. You pulled up on people at a gas station. That's harassment, baby. That's harassment. You don't pull up on no one. You pulled up on people at a gas station. That's harassment. So that's why my camera is out. And that's why my camera is out. No one is worried about your car. No one is. Right. Are you drinking with a drink in your hand on camera? Hold on. License plate. What number? Go ahead, baby. Pull off with that drink in your hand.
You guys are a bunch of dumb fuck.
On camera, baby. License plate. CA7. License plate.
Once we had to silence the N-word that he said, but he pulled off. He said the only word that he just, oh boy, that's going to break black people down to the molecule. That's going to hurt our heart that he says the N-word. Haven't y'all realized that don't hit like it once did? You know why it don't hit like it once did? Because look at him. Like, is a black person really feel bad about what he say? He look like he probably on some sort of meth. He ain't got nothing going on. His partners in the car don't have nothing going on. They look like they all broke as a joke. Like why would anything you say bother me? At least the white people that got things going on out there in Washington, if they do feel that way about black people, they keep it to themselves. They smart enough to do that. But no, people like him, the poor ones, they are the most loud and proud racists. And these the ones that scream and talk about mass deportations or whatever. And then that's the one that got screwed over the most. They thought Trump was going to help them. He ain't going to do nothing for you. Not do a thing. But my thing is, and I want black people, I constantly want black people to see, is that these are the people that a lot of them you felt because some of you did feel kind of inferior to them. Some of you did. We got to be honest. We have to be honest about how some of us has felt at one point in time. And now you're looking at them now like, what was some of us doing? Why were we even feeling that way about ourselves? Now, some people can say, well, are you just talking bad about them because they're poor? Let me tell you something. I'm talking about them in particular, that community. I don't want to hear it about no poverty. I don't want to hear it. You'd had a 400-year head start over the black man and woman of America. You have no excuse. Not a single one. I don't want to hear, well, I didn't grow up with money. You had a 400-year head start. If you didn't take advantage of your 400-year head start, that's your failure. How is it that you had a people who had a negative, started off on a negative, and get past you that had a 400-year head start? That, and y'all, that's what messes with them. That's what really fuels a lot of their racism, is that they know they had a 400-year head start. They know to get preferential treatment, even though that's kind of dwindling in society now. It's not as strong as it used to be. I'm telling you, it's not. But it's still there, just not as strong as it used to be. They know they had this head start, and they're seeing more and more of you every day. Not only pass them, but blow past them. Then what's even worse, you have some of our distant cousins that are coming to this country, and they pass them, and they just got here. Listen, we got an excuse. They don't have one. When you have a 400-year head start, college shouldn't be no thing to you. Everything that you complain about in this country, you've been in control of it. So there's nothing to complain about. Stop whining. See, my thing is this. I've heard people say, well, you know what? I catch them out there, even homeless, XYZ. I don't want to give them nothing. You know why some black people say that? It's because, once again, you had a 400-year head start over us as black people. And you didn't take advantage of your head start. And then you got on top of that, on top of your failure of a 400-year head start, failing upward, you want to be anti-black racist, which make you look ridiculous, actually. It makes you look horrible. Because like, dude, we see you. We see what you got going on. We see your life. It didn't amount to anything. You didn't do nothing with your 400-year head start. You didn't do nothing with your white privilege. You didn't do anything. And then they'd be the same one say, you say I got white privilege. I don't have none of that. You're a lot. No. You got it. You just didn't do nothing with it. That's the difference. Because there's a lot of people in your community that did do something with their privilege. They did take advantage of their 400-year head start. Oh, yes, they have. You're just not one of them. Now, you may call them the elite. You can call them whatever, but they took advantage of their 400-year head start and their money. That's what they end up doing. You can't get mad at them whatsoever. You can't. They doing what they were supposed to do, is take advantage of their 400-year head start. But I want black people to understand they can run around here calling you the N-word all day. Let me tell you something. They're more of an N-word than we'll ever be. I mean, look at this collectively. Look at it. They're more of an N-word than really the route they going is real sad. They going out bad. Have y'all noticed that? How bad they going out? Like, bro, we don't have to do nothing. You know like the Bible teaches seed time and harvest time. Oh, they're receiving their harvest every day. We don't have to do nothing illegal, nothing immoral before God. We don't have to do a thing but sit back, watch the show. They're crashing out every day about their life. And we had nothing to do with it. And you know what? President Donald Trump in that office, he giving them they N-word wake-up call because they get one right now. Oh, yes. Yes, they getting the N-word wake-up call. They the new N-words now. And they feeling that every day. Trust me. They can't get jobs like we couldn't get jobs. People not really liking them like that, just like they ain't like us like that. They can't afford college like black people couldn't afford college. The politicians screwing them over every single day, just like no different than black people. Guys, everything that we have ever dealt with, they're starting to deal with it. And I say it's starting to. Not they finished with it. No. Like I said, and I keep saying this, by the time President Trump get out of office, they're not gonna know if they coming or going. I told y'all this man has not been in office a full term. He's just coming up on midterms here shortly in a few months. That's only going to be his second year. This man been in office. It feel like 4 years. How long he's been in office now? Like, my God. But you know what I've noticed about black people? We're opening more businesses. We're doing great in our careers. We're coming together like never before. We're in the midst of a great wealth transfer to our community, something we've been begging us to do, and now we're doing it. Thank God. We have taught people that we are distinct people, and you're going to respect it, no matter who they are and where they come from. And everybody is just messed up and mad about that, and we can care less how mad you are. It's been a lot of good things that's been going on with black Americans in the midst of everybody else losing it. Now, I told y'all, we got nowhere to go but up because we've been at the bottom. When you're at the bottom, you can't go down no more. But and you've been at the top, and you've been at the top, an inflated version of the top. That's not even nothing you earned. Your downfall is happening. And while you going down, guess what? The black man and woman coming up. And now the time is going to be like this. We going to be at the top. And you going to be at the bottom where we was at. And the bottom for you is, a lot of you not going to be able to deal with the bottom. I can tell you that. A lot of you not going to be able to deal with the bottom. Because you lived on the top so long. We know the bottom. That's why nothing go on in this economy we can't handle. Because we know the bottom. But yeah, don't be tripping out on them being anti-black racists. Don't even trip. Don't trip, brothers and sisters. Don't even trip. They can be racist all they want. Let them. We got a lot more going for us. It's our time now. I keep telling y'all that. Only place we going is up. We're not going down.